We are on the go with Joe, and he's checking out a colorful celebration of spring.
Yeah, he's live in Woodburn with more from the Wooden Shoe Tulip Festival. Hi, Joe.
Hey, good morning, guys. You know, they've got about 40 acres, more than 100 varieties of different tulips. If you come out in the morning, you get a lot of these shutterbugs that we see right here. We have had people, not just ourselves, but taking pictures of all the beautiful colors here at the Wooden Shoe Tulip Farm. As we said earlier in the show, because of the weather that we've been having, the colors kind of sprouted up a little bit later than usual. Right now, we're kind of at full bloom here, but it's going to continue throughout the month here in Woodburn. There's all sorts of cool stuff. Earlier, we talked about the wine wagon. You can actually go around, ride around sipping wine. They grow grapes here as well. They've got stuff for the kids. And then they have folks like David Boyce. David, how are you?
I'm doing good this morning.
Great. You know, and one of the most fascinating things, I've covered this event for some time now, is when you and your fellow folks bring out these old style tractors. And this is something that, let's see, a 1915 steam tractor, so over 100 years old. Tell me how you got into doing this.
Actually, my dad, he got into this and got me into it, and he actually owns this thing here. So, of course, I've been on this thing since I was about 5.
Tell me a little bit about it. First of all, it's one of those things where you got out here earlier because you had to fire up the engine. I mean, how long does it take to get this thing just so you can operate it?
About 2 hours, usually.
You just got to fire up the boiler and heat her up. Okay, in addition to that, it's a big boy. How much does this thing weigh?
About 8 tons.
8 tons, okay. Yeah. And what would this have been used for, 100 years ago?
Generally, they run a flat build off the flywheel on the side and run sawmills and grain separators, that sort of thing with it.
And back then, this would have cost you a whopping $1,200 back in 1915. And it was actually bought by 12 different farmers. They all split it, each chipped in $100, and then they could share it because $1,200 was a lot of money back then. It's still a lot of money, quite frankly, to me. Yeah. But we're just going to have you operate this for us. Now, how fast will this thing go?
About a little faster than you can walk, really.
Okay. It says right here a whopping 2.1 miles per hour.
Yeah.
We'll see about that. Daryl, did you stretch, Daryl? Do you think you can keep up with this? We're going 2 miles an hour here, buddy. I don't want to hurt you. Okay. All right. Whenever you are ready, full steam ahead. Oh, my gosh.
A little rough.
It's a little bumpy. Now, in the past, we've had you do this out in the fields, but because it's raining and the fields are kind of muddy and wet, you can't put a 8-ton tractor out there, can you?
It sinks out of sight.
Yeah, it's funny how that works.
Yeah.
So right now we're doing it here kind of on a much smoother pavement.
Yeah.
And here we go. Oh, and this thing handles like a dream. Can I just tell you that?
It does.
Look at this. All right. Now, it takes a little bit to just kind of get it cranked up here, huh?
Yeah, it takes a few minutes.
And what are you doing to control it? What are the different levers that you have there?
This one right here is the throttle lever. It, of course, controls the speed of the engine. This here is actually a reverse lever. Since there's no transmission in this thing, this reverses the engine.
Oh, my God. Oh, we're backing it up. Look at this thing. My goodness. Well, you got everything on here.
Yeah.
No seat belts, mind you, but we're only going 2 miles an hour. So, I mean, if you fall off, it's just like you tripped, basically.
That's right, yeah.
All right, well, let's go back full steam ahead because I want to show off all the fields that we have here. Once again, so the Wooden Shoe Tulip Festival, it is underway right now in Woodburn. It's going to continue through the rest of the month, through April the 29th. As always, we'll have more information at kbtv.com. It's a little muddy out there, so wear your boots or maybe hitch a ride on a 104-year-old tractor. Either way, come on down, enjoy the colors, a springtime tradition. David, thank you for the ride, and full steam ahead, my man, all right? Keep it going, guys. That'll wrap it from Woodburn. Let's send it back to you in the studio.
Great place to take those Easter pictures,
and
too, right?
a good way to get a facial.
No kidding.
That's right. The steam engine there.